Hi, my loves. How are we doing? All right, I'm coming in for another long collective reading. This one's going to be pretty opposite of yesterday's reading. I feel like I'm really talking to a collective right now that I feel like you're heartbroken. Your heart is broken, or you're really up in your emotions. I'm just seeing sadness. It's like all doom and gloom kind of surrounding this collective, okay? So I really want to break down and see what's going on. Why is your heart aching this bad right now? Like I said, and I tell everybody, I go long and detailed for a reason. So none of this applies to you. Sit right with you. You don't even want to hear what I have to say. That is okay. I will be back some other time, okay? But I feel like I said, I'm talking to a collective. You're really up in your feelings, and I'm just seeing pure sadness, okay? It's like, again, I'm getting doom and gloom, okay? Before I proceed on the reading, there is something I would like to talk to some of you about. So if this doesn't apply to you, that's okay. Just at least speed through this part, but I gotta say it. So yesterday I uploaded a collective reading. I got accused of supporting domestic abuse, okay? Let me make something so clear, okay? I will and never talk about narcissistic behavior, and I will never talk about abuse. I will never do that. I was in one at one point. I was involved in a narcissistic relationship at one point. It's not cute. It's not funny. It's not something that should ever be glamorized. I will never talk about that on my page. And if it does get brought up, leave. I will cut it short, blank to the point. And I've honestly never done a collective reading ever in like the year I've had my TikTok account, talking about a collective that you are in an abusive relationship. And if you truly feel like you were in one, my personal advice, do not watch tarot readings about somebody coming back. Okay, that is an energy you do not want back around in your energetic field at all. Again, it's not cute. It's not funny. It's not something me or majority of tarot readers on this app, I will say, have ever glamorized. I personally have honestly never really seen a TikTok video of a tarot reader enabling that kind of behavior, or even simply talking about it, okay? Now, if you want a personal reading, if you want clarity on the situation, that's something different, because at that point, it'll be something you and I can go over and have a discussion about, but I will never do a collective reading about abuse. I will never support that. So, and that's another reason, guys, I have to say I do take breaks from this app, because I'm really getting sick and tired of people not using discernment, and I'm getting accused of something that literally has never came out of my mouth. It's getting old, and kept my mouth shut for a long period of time. But yesterday, I finally was like, that's it. I got to speak up. So again, please use discernment, okay? If a certain reading does not apply to you, it doesn't sit right with you, it's not even close to what's going on in your field, don't make it fit, okay? But like I said, please quit harassing tarot readers, because unfortunately I've talked to a few readers myself that's saying they're getting the same thing and being accused of things that literally never came out of our mouths, okay? So again, and then by the end of the day, you will get blocked. I don't have time for that nonsense. And again, I have to make it clear, I will never support domestic relationships. I will never support narcissism. And honestly, I will never talk about that on my page, because again, that is not something to be glamorized about or to romanticize. It's not cute. It's not funny. It really destroys people, okay? So I just have to make that clear. And like I said, I just have to defend myself on that aspect, okay? So, but let's get into the reading, okay? Like I said, I'm sorry, but I just have to make that clear, because like I said, nothing irks me than being accused of something that literally never flew out of my mouth, okay? So I got to make that clear, okay? But again, now, as far as this collective reading, like I said, I'm not feeling this deck. No, I am. I can't make up my mind. I'm holding this deck, and I'm not sure how to feel about this right now. But let me just kind of see now what is the overall energy. And, of course, I will break this bad boy down to see what is going on, okay? Oh boy, yeah, immature, childish behavior. I feel like immediately that's the person you're connected with. I think you are looking at somebody that is, very immature choices. Should I stay or should I go? I feel like for this collective, and again, I'll break down how are you feeling about this person, so on and so forth. This is just the overall energy. But I think that is why your heart is broken, because you're truly at a spot of this could be done. This could be the straw that breaks the camel's back. Like, you're finally hitting this, okay, this is probably done. You are dealing with somebody that is immature, that I feel like immediately I'm tapping into somebody. Unfortunately, your idea of stability and this person's idea of stability is two different wavelengths. feelings, and you guys have never came to the same terms about it. Fessing up, coming clean about mistakes. Ooh. Let's do another one for that. And then acquainted, getting to know new love interest. Oh, gosh. Do not make these details fit, okay? If this doesn't apply to you, again, do not make them fit. But I will say this. I think maybe the person you're connected with, either two things. They literally fessed up and told you, hey, I got my eyes on somebody else, or I'm with somebody else, or you found something out. But with that immature, again, there's a reason I brought up your idea of stability and this person's is completely two different things, okay? I don't think this person went to somebody else because they're looking for stability. I think they keep doing I'm going to kiss as many frogs as I can till I find my prince or princess, which is an immature aspect. This person is clearly not wanting to settle down. And again, I feel like this collective, you're aware about it. And let's be real, knowing somebody you love, have feelings for, whatever your feelings are towards this person, it's not easy to watch them walk away and go towards somebody else for whatever reason, whatever they say is the reason, whatever the case is. It's not easy. But I think you're tired of the back and forth. I think you're tired of there will always be somebody in the background. And I feel, blindsided, didn't see this coming. Oh, this person hurts you. Maybe you really didn't see this coming. I said this person could have been back and forth with you before, but I feel like this is maybe the first time go around that they've done this to you. Immature. Oh, who you texting? Trust issues, please. Trust issues at play right here. Doubts. I wonder if this is too good to be true. I could be talking to somebody that actually just went through a breakup, because I'm kind of seeing like maybe this person was on their phone more than usual. There's clearly some sneaky behavior going on, and maybe this person lied to you and did you got nothing to worry about, and you've always literally had your doubts. And it's like, I'm kind of getting out of this collective. The reason you're sad is because you're right. You were right about it. It's kind of like, I knew it. And I feel like this person at one point did speak up, or at least hinted to you that there could be somebody else, or they're trying to get to know somebody else in the background. Acquainted, getting to know, loyalty. That's what I said. It right here, it talks about getting to know a new love interest and then loyalty. That's what I'm saying. Clearly, I'm talking about a collective and your person. Your idea of stability is completely different on, their end of stability as well. God, this is sad. Let me do one more for blindsided. Soul contract, that's why you were blinded to this. I feel like, developing feelings. I feel like this is a short-lived romance that could have went down. I don't see this being long-term at all. I think you did look at this person as in the reason you were blinded is, oh, that's my person. I found the one, and then boom, they dropped a freaking bomb on you when it came to this sense right here. Let me just do a couple more, and I'll break down how are you feeling about this person, and of course, how's this person feeling, and then, okay, temperature, and then on hold to be continued. Don't make it, I feel like, again, this is the overall energy. I still feel like there is unfinished business here, but not in a sense, because everybody gets so like, oh my God, but what do they do to me? I know, but like, I feel like how things ended off is maybe with that temperature right there, they did ended things off very cold towards you. They did turn cold on you. Things were hot. Things were that's why I'm saying very short-lived romance. I'm hearing you guys only lasted a season. Winter time could have been very significant. I feel like this is something that has recently happened. I can't get over it. Maybe something happened during this winter time, or you guys were only dating this winter time. But with that to be continued, unfinished business. clearly, if you do look at this as a soul contract, yeah, it doesn't always mean that, you know, two souls will come together. It's meant to teach you a valuable lesson. But right now, with that blindsided, you're not seeing the lesson. You're just upset because